Hello everyone, this is Nathan Bryan and this is update number 60. Today I have been continuing the rigging process for the backpack. If you remember upon the last time we talked, I had set up the bone structure and was beginning the steps of setting up the IK splines. So I've got two different rigs here. One is a rig that controls the second rig. So I did a quick bind on the backpack, so don't worry too much about that. It'll be cleaned up before I am finished. So as you can see, I have this one rig here that squashes and stretches, but it isn't actually directly controlling the backpack. It's controlling this secondary rig. I have a bunch of controls that I wanted to have. One is a basic control for, if something was weighted on the bottom while he was walking. I've got these side controls if I wanted to have something weighted in sort of in the center of the object. I have these clasps here which have two controls on them. One is both the top and the bottom, and the other one is just the top. And these clasps control pretty much all of the IK splines in some way or another. Again, I wanted these controllers right here to sort of have the ability to open and close the lip of the bag for when he pulls this out. This can also control the animation for around the lip, a little bit of squash and stretch there. The pouch has a bit of squash and stretch to it. And I have two different kinds of squash and stretch for it. From the center I can get a bit of a bounce to it, and from the top sort of shows the weight of this pouch. In the center I have two IK splines that are just 3 joints, and they connect one clasp to the other. For connecting up the two different joint systems, I had to come up with how I was going to control it. Because if it was just a basic parent constraint, it would end up rotating the ends of these if I were to control it with this. As you can see, this joint right here is actually rotating to get that direction. So what I did instead was I put locators as children, and these locators have an aim constraint on them, and they are constrained to this area right here. So no matter where it is, being controlled by the location of the joint, it will always aim down that line. This way I can move it around and you won't end up with these joints crossing over each other. So there you have it. There is the quite complex rig for the backpack, starting on the straps for the backpack next, setting up the IK splines for that. I hope you all have a great afternoon and happy rigging.